Hi, my name is Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to highlight a fundraising investor database case study that I have conducted for a client of mine on Fiverr who is in the artificial intelligence sector and has a finance product that he is gearing towards it. If you watch my previous videos, you know that you can click my Fiverr link below to get information on investor databases for venture capital, private equity, angel groups. I also do pitch deck reviews for clients. About 80% of the pitch decks that I receive aren't suitable to be sent out to investors, so you can check my Fiverr profile for more information on that. And I also do startup fundraising consulting. So this video highlights how I assist a client with finding investors in the AI sector for their finance startup. So what are the key targets used to find suitable investors? I have a database of 250,000 contacts and it has about 280 sectors. So what I've done is I've picked 4 categories to do the screening. Number 1 is artificial intelligence. Number 2, financial technology or FinTech. 3, big data analytics. And number 4, machine learning. Artificial intelligence, AI, is a rapidly evolving field that focuses on developing intelligent systems capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. So this startup's expertise in AI for financial investment decisions positions it at the forefront of innovation in the sector. Investors in AI are often seeking opportunities to support companies that are pushing the boundaries of AI technology and its applications in various industries. So this is something that's all going to be coming up in the future quite a bit, is companies that are looking for AI. FinTech. FinTech companies leverage technology to disrupt traditional financial services, offering innovative solutions for various financial activities. The startup's use of AI to assist financial investment decisions aligns closely with the goals of FinTech investors. They are interested in supporting companies that enhance efficiency, transparency, and accessibility in financial services, making their offer appealing to them. Big data and analytics. The availability of vast amounts of data has created opportunities for companies to extract valuable insights through advanced analytics. This startup's utilization of AI in processing and analyzing financial data positions it within the realm of big data and analytics. Investors interested in this sector are seeking companies that harness the power of data to drive decision making, making your startup an attractive investment opportunity. So again, this is another big sector. And machine learning. So machine learning is a subfield of AI that focuses on developing algorithms and models that enable computers to learn and make predictions or decisions without explicit programming. This startup's utilization of machine learning techniques for financial investment decisions showcases their experience in this field, and investors in machine learning are often looking for companies that apply advanced algorithms to solve complex problems, making your startup. So this is basically the review that I gave the client to help them with their targeting. So now let's take a look at the database. So for the purpose of this video, I've already done the screening, and I'll show a little bit later how I do it in a practical purpose. But starting off with the key four keywords, artificial intelligence. In this screen, I'm using my dynamic data search, and again it has 252,000 contacts in it. I can search through person, sector, country, city, firm name, file name, or entity type. In this video, just for the purpose of making it brief, I punched in artificial intelligence as we use that as one of the keywords, and I came up with 566 contacts. I also used AI. I added AI to it as well because the database, because it has so many contacts, it registered with so many different formats. I added the AI as the short form for artificial intelligence, and I come up with a larger set. So we'll get to how I screen that down a little bit later. Big data came up with 267 contacts, and again, this is global. So if the client wanted to niche down into US, they could do that as well. You can also do it for city. And machine learning, we came up with 322 contacts. And what happens when I'm done with that, it generates a report in Excel, as you see here. So this is a sample. And from those searches, I found approximately 3,752 investor targets. And now the next step is to refine and condense them, and that's really where most of the work gets done in the process. Because the client in this case was really only looking for 300 contacts to start with. So reviewing and additional screening, I use both an automated and a manual process, and this is really where a lot of the fine-tuning gets done. In order to identify the most promising investment opportunities for my clients, I employ a detailed automated and manual process. So here's how I do it. I review of all the Excel reports and conduct additional screening based on the client criteria. Verify website addresses for active and relevant VC firms. Identify and rectify any errors or accuracies to ensure accuracy, and customize the target list based on the preferences. No matter what systems you're using, every database is going to have wrong entries. It's going to have companies that have gone out of business. So what I do is I actually do a manual check of all the 300 contacts in this case, and that's simply checking their website, making sure that it is classified properly. With large data sets, you're always going to have a company or a website that may be classified wrong. So obviously we want to make sure that that's cleaned up for the customer. My service is not fundraising. In reality, it is time saving. So the time to find and screen 300 potential venture capital companies varies based on experience, efficiency, and resources. So online research, if you were to do this yourself from scratch, could take days to weeks, involving searching, reviewing, and verifying criteria. So using my database service on Fiverr expedites the process, potentially taking just a few days or hours, depending on the criteria complexity. So you can save time with my service. I always tell clients that I sell time, not databases, and that's the real fact. And not only that, but the cost, even if you went from scratch and went to places like Crunchbase or Preqin or some of the other PitchBook, you're going to have to pay probably anywhere from $100 to $200 to $300 just to get yourself set up. And then you've got to do all the initial screening. So the benefit of coming to me on Fiverr and using my services, I've already conducted this type of activity for many clients. So the odds are that when we engage in whatever you need help with, whether it's your pitch deck or whether you just want to talk about how to do introduction letters or general fundraising, I can help you save time in that. So now I'm going to show you the actual process of how I came up with the final database for this client. So first I start off with, I have about 280 potential sectors within my 250,000 contact list. So from these we're just going to do the initial screening, and you can see here it's very comprehensive. We've got 3D printing, we've got affiliate marketing, we've got angel investors, asset management, digital entertainment, e-commerce, ed tech, pretty much everything in here no matter what your startup is. We've got blockchain, financial, FinTech, marketing, machine learning, lifestyle, life sciences. We've got the real estate sector in here as well, commercial, industrial, manufacturing, healthcare, mobile apps, so on and so on, oil and gas, pretty much anything, no matter what sector you're in. I'm going to screen it against these and hopefully come up with about 4 or 5 that I can then use for the much larger database, which you are seeing right here. So this is my master dashboard. This is the dynamic data search. I have over 250,000 contacts in this database in all those sectors, and anything from venture capital, private equity, angel groups, accelerators, investment companies, hedge funds, family investment offices, and so on. So as you saw the slide in the part of the presentation earlier, I'm just going to punch in, for example, machine learning, there you go. So that's how fast it is. So basically now I have the 322 potential investor contacts that are suitable for this client to approach. And of course you saw that I do much more of the screening from that. But basically how this works is I go down to my see results, and there they are. So basically this is the Excel spreadsheet that I will export. It has the full name, first name, email ID if it has email. Some of them don't, but many of them will do. The entity type, and in this case you can see it goes anywhere from hedge funds to venture capital, micro venture capital. We've got private equity firms in this database, and so on and so on. And you're also going to see some angel groups in there as well. We've got the firm name, we've got the country. Because this is a global screen, you can see we've got everything from Canada, Singapore, Germany, United States. Of course there's going to be quite a bit. We've got the United Kingdom in there, we've got the UAE. So that's a pretty extensive list, and this particular client actually wants a global list because their particular startup will appeal to any market. It's not the US or UK or Canada specific, so it'll basically work anywhere. And a lot of the venture capital firms are looking for global opportunities. They're not a venture capital firm in Singapore is likely to look at your opportunity if you're from the US, because what they're looking for is great opportunities. We've got the city, obviously. We've got the LinkedIn in many cases, and in some cases we're going to know who the contact is. We've got the websites, and again we've got the sectors here. So you can see here, if I scroll down here, all these sectors are part of the 280 group that you saw earlier. So that's how the initial screening gets done from the database, so that I can come up with the 322 for that particular keyword. Click my Fiverr link below to get more information on my investor databases for venture capital, private equity, angel groups, pitch deck reviews, and startup fundraising consulting. Thank you for watching this video.